One of the biggest mindset differences you'll see, the type of people that take radical accountability, have made something of themselves, go after the things they want in life, usually revolves on their locus of control. By that I mean, does that person believe that they are in control over most of the things that happen in their life, or do they believe that life happens to them? To figure out which one you are. So the external locus of control person typically believes that what happens to them is determined by outside forces. A lot of their blame might go outward. They avoid accountability and they have low resilience, which means when things go wrong, they shut down. They're like, ugh, this just is the way it is. Whereas somebody with an internal locus of control, they believe they have significant influence over what happens in their lives. So these people are the kind of people that take ownership, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. They're growth oriented. So when something fails, they're like, hey, what can I do differently? And they have high agency. They don't wait for things to be perfect. They don't just sit around and wait for opportunities to fall in their lap. They go after them and they go get them. Yes, not everything is in your control in life, but a lot of things are. So you might ask, like, hey, what can I control here? What did I miss? What's the next move? This is how top performers think and how they function. You might even notice yourself being a little bit of both. And sure, sometimes bad things do happen to good people, and there's not anything that you did to control it, but there is something you can do to get out of it always. Perfect example, right? I graduated with elementary education degree that I could not afford to pay back. I was in tons of debt, specifically $86,000 of student debt right out of college. I knew that I wanted to move to a city to have new opportunities. So I went and was like, I will do whatever it takes to go find a job with higher upside that pays me more so that I can get out of debt, work very, very hard in my 20s so that I can have that freedom later on in my life. I have agency over my life. I don't have to just give up. And that mindset shift, you start to do things like out of your comfort zone, and then you start to see success in that, you're going to start realizing, oh yeah, I do have agency over, I have free will over my life, and I can make it what I want it to be.